All right, guys, we're back and we're going to keep talking about this film.
So, I'm done. You can continue. You're tearing apart Tiff.
No, because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to tear it apart because, thrillers were my go-to films.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, if I probably sat and watched all the thrillers that I absolutely loved, like 20 years ago, I'd go, oh my God, plot hole here, this, that, and the other. But I really enjoyed them. I really liked them. I didn't necessarily dislike this. I just, after watching the original and then watching this, I thought, oh my God, no.
Yeah, dude, I enjoyed it. And I think it's because being contemporary and the cinematography and still channeling that noir feeling, but primarily, again, through the cinematography. I think that's really what got me with it. And I totally understand your position too, because it makes a lot of sense. And I'm being less objective about it. I can see that.
Well, I'm not being very objective because I keep just comparing it to the original. So it's like it is its own film.
Yeah.
But I'm not seeing it as that.
But
Whereas I did
that,
20 years ago. 20 years ago, I saw it as its own film and thought, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, but I totally get that though. And that makes sense because they're very similar. So it's hard. It's really hard to stay objective and treat them as separate movies when they're so similar. And I think, again, all of the points that you're making, I agree with. I totally agree with you. But for whatever reason, and again, maybe it's just the cinematography, maybe it's Gene Hackman, I did enjoy the newer one more. But I think the original one was better directed. So I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I'm interested to hear your rating.
Yeah, I guess we can get there now, and we're at that moment. I guess we've talked a while.
I feel like we are.
Yeah.
I feel like we are, Lord Boris. That's a rarity. Yeah. Never going to say that.
The rating on this one for me is very hard because I enjoyed the cinematography of this film so much, and I love Gene Hackman and I love M. Emmett Walsh. Even the actor that played the lawyer at the beginning that was on a blind date with Carol, Ann Archer. I can't think of his name, but anyway, he's a good actor. He's a character actor. He's seen a lot of stuff, but it's so hard because I want to, like, cinematography wise, I give this movie a 10. I really think it's great. It's just well done, and I know there's a lot of film buffs out there who probably say I'm crazy, but I don't care. I really enjoyed his style. I think I would also give it an 8 because I don't think it was quite as well directed. There's a few. I didn't think the supporting cast was quite as good. Like the henchmen, I didn't really care for them.
They had no groovy mustaches. So.
Well, no, I think the one guy did. He reminds me of Charles Dance, but
he was not as good.
No, but I mean, he definitely had one. But I just didn't. The supporting. I don't think that the woman that he bumps into at the bar and that twist, although I did not see that coming.
Really?
I did not. Yeah, I didn't see that coming at all.
Oh, see, this is another thing. Like I did, so it kind of ruined it. I was like, oh, that's blatantly obvious.
Yeah, but I don't know, for whatever reason. I think maybe Shawnee had picked up on it. I didn't though. Like it was like, holy crap! Like that was like a moment for me.
Yeah, but Shoney's like my mum. She guessed room 19 in the first 10 pages.
Yeah, she does. She and I talked to her about it, and I was like, you always get this stuff. Like you pick this stuff up really quick. It's amazing. But yeah,
that's why she's a lady, folks.
Yeah. Yeah. But I didn't, and that twist was like, whoa, holy crap, I did not see that coming, kind of thing. But yeah, I give it a 10, and I think it's because there's that trade-off. I mean, an 8. I give it an 8 because there's that trade-off of lack of directing, but I think it hit a home run with the cinematography. And the original one, I thought, although the cinematography, I didn't have a problem with it at all. and I thought it was very well shot. This one just like I thought had some great moments just from a lot of the stuff. Like when you had the exterior shots of the train passing by at a curve were just interesting somehow. I don't know how they're so simple, but somehow he made it really interesting to see. So anyways, yeah, a solid 8 for me. What's your rating on this?
See, I'm struggling a little bit because
we always struggle on these ratings.
20 years ago, when I watched it, I'd give it like a 9 because
you're not even 20 years old.
I know.
How did you watch this 20 years ago?
What can I say? I'm like Benjamin Button. I'm going back in time. I'm only 18, folks. I'm old enough to where I could have went to the theater to see this film. And you're like, weren't even born yet. I mean, I was, but we'll skim over that.
Barely.
We'll skim over that. Because I'm enjoying the compliments. So, years ago, I would have very much given this like a 9, an 8, a 9, a 10. It was completely my go-to kind of film. But I guess my film tastes have changed. Mm-hmm. So, and after seeing the original...
And that's where I'm going to stop the recording.
I'm very trapped in the original versus this, and I feel like I'll give it a...
You're going to be a Hollywood remake hater, aren't you?
Maybe. Maybe. I feel like I'd give it a 6.
Ouch!
Yeah. I feel like
really
6 is where I'm sitting. 6 or 7 is where I'm sitting.
I mean, it gets a solid 6 just for having Gene Hackman in it.
Oh, Gene Hackman's like 1 million. He's 1 million Budweiser cans. However, you shouldn't have one guy carrying a film. So, yeah, I feel I'm gonna say 6. I'm gonna stick with 6.
All right.
Because I gave the original 10. Yeah. Genuinely, I'm gonna say 6 because I would never watch it again.
Wow. No kidding.
Watched it before. Watched it now. Not interested in seeing it again. Gene Hackman, fucking amazing. Other than Gene Hackman and the cinematography, like you've mentioned, beautiful looking film. Absolutely gorgeous film. But a lot of drawbacks for me. A lot of drawbacks compared to the original, which I probably shouldn't rate. Base side on side, but I'm gunning. Base side on side.
You have to, because that's the way we
6.
did it.
Yeah, 6. I would happily watch the original anytime.
Well, I'm going to have to file an appeal on this decision.
Well, you go for it. I mean...
And I'm going to hire Gene Hackman as the lawyer for that appeal. And
you go for that.
You're going to jail, Lady Street.
Well, when the crowdfunding campaign reaches its level, you let me know. Okay. And I'll hide. And
Gene Hackman's character
do the trumpets.
in this movie is a man of the people, and he just wants to see the bad people put away. So I'm sure he'll do a pro bono, and you're going away.
Gene Hackman has played better man of the people, so... I mean, I'm gonna piss you off already, so I don't care. Enemy of the State. Gene Hackman's character in Enemy of the State is better than his character in this.
That's probably true. I won't deny that.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
I mean, he's good. He is amazing.
Yeah.
But his character lets him down.
Yeah. You know what we should do for a neo-noir? What's that Gene Hackman movie with him and Morgan Freeman? We could probably do as a neo-noir with Gene Hackman. There's probably several of them. I'll figure out what the title is and I'll present it to you and see if we can do that, because it's so good. He's so good in it. And he kind of plays a bad guy. It's good. Anyway, ruined the end of our show. I can't believe you gave it a 6. That kills me inside. I didn't think it was bad at all. and definitely worth rewatching.
I didn't say it was bad.
If you give it a 6 and you're never going to watch it again.
I wouldn't watch it again.
You give it a 6 and you'll never watch it again. That's pretty bad.
Well, do better, people.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know. I would definitely watch it again.
Gene Hackman was in Absolute Power.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Which is what I mentioned before. So I'm thinking like, when you compare the two, then you got the original thrown in, like,
No, Absolute Power's with Clint Eastwood. That's not what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good fucking film, though.
That is a good movie, yeah. That's been a long time since I've seen that one. I should watch it again.
Oh, so good.
Disappointed. Disappointed in you, Carly.
Oh, well, I think I'll live with it.
I won't.
Please phone me. I'm so sad.
Come on. Gene Hackman hasn't been in a movie since Welcome to Mooseport. 2004. Wow. Thank God we got Runaway Jury. That was a good movie. I like that.
That was a good movie.
Yeah. But surprising. I mean, they need... gosh, I wish I would give him some good stuff to do.
Do you think he's retired?
Oh, yeah. He announced it a while ago.
Oh, okay.
All they were trying to give him was like grandpa roles and cameo pieces. And so he was just like, that's not what I want to do. So he said he's just retiring.
Good on you, Gene.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish that maybe he would have went a different route and maybe started doing some independent, smaller films. That would have been nice.
I bet there's thousands of roles out there for him if he did it independent.
Oh, yeah. Shit, I would start writing them. I mean...
Oh, fuck yeah. One location, mate. We've got something for you.
Yeah, but then again, you understand, like, this is his career and his legacy. He probably wouldn't want to take the chance to do a bad movie. Because if you look at his history, I mean, there's not a whole lot that he's done that would be considered bad.
He's like Robert Redford.
Oh, don't do that.
What? Whoa. Hold on a second.
I'm not a Redford fan, sorry.
What?
Yeah.
You are not a Robert Redford fan?
No, it's stuck up. I don't like him.
Oh my God. Really?
Really?
Oh, wow.
I don't know. He's too full of himself. I just don't.
Robert Redford is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Have you sseen Barefoot in the Park? He's hilarious.
I'm not saying he's not a good actor. My favorite Redford is probably what was it called? 3 Days of the Condor.
I mean, he probably is up himself a little bit, but yeah, it's by the by.
That's an amazing film. That's
so is this where you tell me that we can't cast Robert Redford for anything?
No, I don't know.
Damn it!
Well, not that we would ever be able to get him, but he's just, I don't know. I don't care for him. Like, I don't like all of his films, like Gene Hackman.
Well, my mum loves him, so I'm pretty sure Robert Redford doesn't stand a bloody chance if my mum wants to get him in a film, like he's been in the film. I'm not going to lie. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't say no, but he wouldn't be my first choice.
Neither would Robert Redford after my mum's finished with him.
All right, there you go, folks. There we have Carly's horrible rating of this film and my amazing rating of this film. I think you all should go out and see it, if not just for the cinematography, but for Gene Hackman and most certainly for M.M. Walsh. And I think I add an M there all the time. Every time I say his name, Emmett Walsh.
Oh, wow.
He's amazing. He's just so fun. Anyway.
He's amazing. I just can't say his name right.
He's got this great little part in... have you ever seen the movie Fletch with Chevy Chase?
Yes.
He plays the doctor, and it's so funny.
Oh!
Anyway, thank you for sticking around for this super long episode. I mean, nobody's driving anywhere, so maybe you can just kick back at home and listen to us, talk about this, and hopefully you had fun, and hopefully you watch both the films, because they're both great films, regardless of what Carly says. One's a great film. One's... She's fired. Can you fire a lady? Nope. All right, guys. Until next time. Bye-bye. He's looking at you, kid. Thanks for joining us
this week on the Speakeasy Noircast. Make sure to visit our website, resurrectionfilms.net, where you can subscribe to the show in iTunes, Stitcher, or any of your favorite podcast apps, so you'll never miss a show. While you're at it, if you found value in the show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes, or if you'd simply tell a friend about the show, that would help us out too. If you like the show, you might want to check out our book, The Dark Side of Acting Up, available now on Amazon, or you can check out one of our films available on Amazon Prime.